Alrighty, this is gonna be part 2. Anyways. Oh, I'm skipping things. Now that I knew what I had to do as I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Takumi, where are you going? No way, you're not gonna go join those 3 psychos, are ya? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could rip
Hey!
you in half. I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made someone a promise. I said I'd protect her no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa.
Promise?
The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. I mean, why? This person, is she somebody that you hold dear, as Saray put it? Oh, yeah. That's why I'm in a fight. Not because Saray told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Oh my, you're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Samino. You did sound pretty cool there. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory no problem. That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. Alright, if that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hallway. Oh. Low-adding. It looks kind of like a school, I guess. Not quite what I was expecting, though, but that can wait. The others are going to the war room. I'd better go catch up with them. Something menu. Report cards. Oh, I see. I'm guessing we'll unlock more facilities as the game progresses. Alright, guess we're going to the 3rd floor. Yeah, it's so hot today and muggy. Yuck. Whoa, that was kind of cool. Didn't really expect that. Oh, you coming too, Takumi? This means you made up your mind to fight. I figured you guys could use all the help you could get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's your last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around somewhere. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice, the way you threatened us. You wounded me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there's a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. No. Chloe, you're about to get banned, because you're about to do some commercial nonsense. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, Saray says, now then.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how those work, correct? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time, let's do this. This is so hell. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work somehow. I've beaten these things once, and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
How would I believed in me? Now it is time to prove her right.
You ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies. Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
Okay.
Time to move.
I've got this.
Let's freaking
Just
go!
get all that nonsense out of the way.
Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfied. This does.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. Now let's get back in there.
Here we go. Take that!
Not bad.
Say when.
Time to move.
Let's do it to it!
Now then, to business. Die! Time for battle. Take this! Broken so soon.
Hauling ass!
Ready when you are.
Let's give it to him!
All right, let's get started.
It's Kelly game time!
Let's go. my turn. Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime. Nice work, troops! No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did. What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans? Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something, hidden deep within the school. If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. But then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one. The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Hurry! We have to save her!
No way. No freaking way.
Recovery unit, deploy.
Drone coffin.
There, we got our body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How can we relax?
Just focus
That's
on the battle.
Invaders, Commander. It's gonna be at a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God. Damn.
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster. Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here. Let's do this!
My turn. I'm all worked up now. Ready whenever.
I've got this. Take that!
Let's do this! Let's freaking go! Let's give it to him!
Ready when you are. There!
Time to move.
Let's freaking go!
Ready whenever. How's this? Not bad.
Good to go. Yeah!
My turn. I'll chop you to pieces.
Hauling ass!
Now then, to business. All right, let's get started. My turn. Time for battle. Time to move. Now then, to business. Time for battle.
gotcha. You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
All right.
Let's freaking go! All in ass! Full throttle! I'll smoke 'em! Too bad! The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school. Hooray!
Welcome back. You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2468. Who do I appreciate? You guys. This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick fuck.
Ah!
Come on, I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't gonna do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a few minutes ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but I figure for you I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right? Just try it. I'll turn your body into a double helix. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't. No! Ah! Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves. Just as the tension in that room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Are you guys alright? No, we ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got murdered. For real? She actually died? Were you guys watching? Yes, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream. One messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, emo chick wouldn't have gotten quartered the way she did.
She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's every chance things still would have ended like this even without our help.
Boy, you think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
Alright, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief. The way you're carrying on, you'd think somebody would have died.
Someone did!
But then, the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
Huh?
What?
Tee hee, ho ho. She's back, yo.
Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something? Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Never mind that.
How are you alive? Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Yamamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
Oh ha ha ha! Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend Himo Anima. What's Himo Anima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining Himo Anima, and boom. Rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Oh, but that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going around here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? Yep. Exhibit A. Right here. Kee-ho! Common sense has gone right out the window. You think it's going to turn out that we're inside some super immersive VR game or something. That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. You Tokyo residential complex kids are all like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is brimming with possibility. I don't even, know how to react to that. You serious? We can't die? Dude, sweet. This Himo Anima stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life that you got. You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life. And then gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting Sumino. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine.
Whoa, hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How the fuck are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal?
Oh my god, this bitch is stupid. One more thing, just to set your mind at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it now than ever.
Oh, how come?
Even if this advanced technology that you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe that you're telling us the whole truth.
And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still gonna hurt, right?
It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was gonna actually die. You did, though. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Kids these days are so annoying. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? You keep saying that, but how does exactly what we're doing relate to that? You said before that if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too.
Obliterated? Oh no!
That's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit. Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life get so spectacularly off track? So, what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me sooner or later. It's only natural. You'd want to know. So allow me to throw you a victory party, bitches! Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded.
We want information, not a party.
No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more. While you eat, you must be starved after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can get some food around here? Of course! There's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there. Come straight up, troops. No distractions. No detours.
So, like, what do we do now?
I'm in favor of eating. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling, adorably, I might add, for quite some time now.
You don't have to tell him that, though.
I want to hear what Saray has to say, so I'll go along too. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go with the crowd. Cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Pull up the map and select the place that you'd like to go in order to teleport. However, be aware, you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked, nor locations marked as inaccessible. You can use the map to check your current location, as well as the locations of the other characters. The map will come in handy whenever you're feeling lost. Aho! Hee hee! Here it is, the cafeteria. It's just as weird as everything else around here, though. Go ahead, order whatever you want. It's your party, after all. Our handy-dandy ration-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It rolls it all nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. Oh, that's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to consume, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit, risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit, for the biscuit, for the biscuit. Man, that hit me right in my G-spot. I ain't never had nothing this fancy before. Not a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. You're too young for alcohol. Hey, just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. Oh! What's with that laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can mess you up if your body's not ready for it, you know.
Oh, my body's always ready.
What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatments while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is making me even more hungry. It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute. Oh, now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight. That won't work on me. Oh, my dear sister, we've lived through hardship much worse than this.
Don't remind me. Hey guys, I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me.
Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you, Daddy? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry, you're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic? Giant refrigerator. Alright, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere out of the Tokyo residential complex that you've been living up into until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush.
Huh?
The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force that we call invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do not know what they are after. Perhaps a special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it falls into the invaders' hands, it's all over. Your home and the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To prevent that, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, all you'll have to be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of the case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to eat more food? Wait a minute. Can you go over that last part again? We're really supposed to live here? Until further notice is vague as fuck. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. What? That's right, just a svelte 2,400 hours and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence that you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. Wait, we can go back home? Is there even a complex for us to return to, or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on the school instead. Whatever you've got stowed away here is that important. Eh? You told us a lot, but you told us little. Don't make me ask again, what exactly is it that we're protecting? And why does losing it mean the end of humanity?
Yeah.
Those are good questions. Perceptive as always. Shizahura. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say it is, why would you assign it to a bunch of fucking dirty little teens? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question. I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified, bitches. And as long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's gonna have to stay. What? Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission and why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizahara! And that's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these fucking losers to join in the war effort as well. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you. It's just one underhanded trick after the next. Hey, it's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal here is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition. Without another word, Saray hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely towards the door. Where are you guys going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? You have body functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is gonna happen. The next attack? This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time, we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be able to be the same person at the end of those 100 days? What the fuck's going on here anyway? You want all of us to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious, individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. Well, at least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? Oh, you need to stop talking about what he says so seriously, sister dearest. Go find your room and settle in. Think hard about what you're gonna do from here. Tomorrow is the first date of the rest of your lives. What did he mean? There's so much to think about. I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fucking fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. What? I'm just a regular guy. I can't just flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What the fuck is there even to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back afterwards. You know how some people don't like to ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's kind of like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know. Pretty much everything I do has a negative effect to the people all around me. I'd rather be better off if I was never born. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks? Right. Why us? My dear brother, I haven't even graduated junior high yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you do not learn how to adapt. I get where Subasa's coming from, though. Yesterday, I was a normal high school kid. Now, I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. You know what? Something's telling me this little round table we got here isn't going nowhere. How about we take a fucking nap? After that victory feast, I need a goddamn nap. Same here. Dying really makes me tired. We gotta stay here as a whole 100 fucking days? We've only been here for one, and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns as well. Saray said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners. You sure you're alright? Please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come, they go. But I agree, we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. Well, with everything that's happened, I doubt we'll be able to get to sleeps. Everybody fucking left. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeterias. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are on the roof. Motherfucker. The roof is on fire, but we don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker! Burn! No ceiling. That's some weird shit. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seem almost normal in comparison. Each hut adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Semino. Okay, thanks. There's a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. I didn't notice that. Is there some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. It's a travesty. An outrage. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and again. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't gonna hurt. What? I really don't get these two at all. Bye-sies. Takemado hiru kotakumi darumi ieto sukibasa. Kaku. Nothing to do here right now, Daddy. Go to your room. Take a rest. If you don't, then you'll die. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. Here I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
I hate to admit it, but it's more comfy than my own bed back at home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average, mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny, rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at the last defense academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normals. I'd go back downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there and cuddle that too. Day number 2.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Was that a wakey call? So depressing. I didn't like that sound of gives you plenty of bloodlust stuff. I hope it didn't lace our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Alrighty, this is a good place to take a break. After about 53 minutes of non-stop talking, I'm a little goddamn tired. Kiss, kiss, motherfucker.